What's up, y'all? It's your boy Mark Howard, and you know what we do here? We talk Cowboys here. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday, bitches. I love that meme still. I do. It tickled the hell out of me when I first saw it. So, but Friday before the weekend, the Cowboys go to Chicago, play Sunday. That's a evening game. Oh, not evening, but the after game. The second game's in the day. So here on the West Coast, that game will come on about 1:25. That's 3:25 in the Central Time for Chicago and Dallas, and of course 4:25 on the East Coast, where I'm from. Uh, they're at Chicago's on Fox. Should be an interesting game. Both defenses have a lot to prove. I know Chicago probably has a lot to prove as their former coach. I'm sure our defensive coordinator, who is their former coach, I'm talking about Matt Eberflus, has a lot to prove. Has a lot to redeem himself because of the type of ass kicking they took, giving up so many points with the Giants, giving up that deep ball like they did. I mean, they would give up that deep ball like we used to give up long runs. It just heartbreaking. I am hoping to look and see Coach Eberflus make those changes. But let me first talk about what I like to get into. I think it's important to know who's going to be where because obviously they pay these players and have them on the team for a reason. So health-wise, looks good pretty much for the injury report. So as it is Friday going into the weekend, Bland is the only one really on the report. He's still listed as questionable. It looks though he probably didn't practice yesterday as well as he didn't on Wednesday. Will he go through walkthroughs today? Or they're traveling? Or they'll go through a walkthrough on Saturday? We'll see. I'm going to look more to count on him to be ready maybe the week after when we come back home and play the Packers. If he can get there this game here, fine. If it's going to be good, be healthy, I like it. They're going to have a receiving core with Caleb Williams. I want all my best defensive secondary bullets in the gun. Okay, even in that slot position for Bland, if you go with Elam. Otherwise, I mean, before Guyton was on the list, Turpin had been from the injury in the game last Sunday with his neck. Diggs as well. They are no longer listed on the injured list. So that tells me they're going to be playing. So that's good news. Diggs, I kind of have to put you on the injured list there because you find out it's because you're sick. You get treatment, you take your meds. Depending upon how serious the problem was, you'll be back in a day or two. So that looks good there. Guyton has been doing pretty well. Our tackles are overall, as far as the front line, are the weakest point, but as far as our better tackles, Guyton is the guy we want there. So that looks good there. We should be good to go, and I'm looking forward to that. We want all our bullets in the gun, keep progressing. Want to go 2-1 as we come back home for the following week game. Also, speaking on injuries, the rookie that was drafted second round, Chavon Revel, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing, I think I got the first name right. Revel looks to be trending upwardly and in the right direction health-wise. He entered on the PUP list, so I think he has a couple more weeks before he is eligible to be able to be on the roster. But things are looking like he's getting himself in shape now at this point and getting prepared to be able to be on the field. Jared Jones was talking. Did I say Jared Jones right? Jared Jones? Anyway, Jared Jones was talking that help was coming. Your Butler, another corner who played more last year. Again, experienced veteran, not a top player for us, but another veteran that they'll be looking forward to be counting on to help the secondary and add depth. So Revel, obviously being a rookie with a lot of talent, a lot of skill set. We want to see what he can do on the floor, on the field rather. No training camp or anything like that, but just hopefully his regular football instincts come in. Just go man to man with him. That's what he's known for, man to man. Flus is his own guy. Got to make adjustments, and coaches do. Also, as to add, because my prayer list is to get Marvin Overshown back. Hope that everything is okay, because again, with knee injuries like that, a couple of them can affect your explosion. But getting Overshown back is what I want. His talk keeps pushing him sooner and sooner than that Thanksgiving. Again, I'm just going to play it by ear. It's going to be week to week. I like teasing it a little bit because I get teased when I read it. So I'm going to tease you guys with it. That he's feeling confident. He's talking. I know as a young man, he wants to get out there. No doubt about it. I got a kid on my basketball team that I coach. He's limping, but he wants to get out there and run. I'm like, no, you're not going to. I'm not going to risk you having further injury and then you can't play the whole season. So I'd rather you miss these days, a week or so, with your ankle getting healthy so that when you do get back, you can perform well. But I appreciate the bravery. Or at least he's trying to act like he's brave. Anyway, I trust him. I trust him. But either way, with Overshown, we want you back, but we want you back right. Definitely right with you because you've had back-to-back bad knee injuries. So it's got to be right. And I'm sure the Cowboys will take their time and be very, very careful with you. So good luck to you, DeMarvin Overshown. We need you. Now, wrapping this up here again, just for the week, rather, what I'm saying. We talked about the offense, talked about the defense, offense-defense matchups for both teams. I think overall, as far as a better team, I do believe, and my bias, yes, but I do believe we're the better team. We have the better personnel on the field, whether it's being used right on the defensive end. Again, Flus got to make certain adjustments with the personnel. I think we match up favorably, although I'm surprised, discovered, I didn't even check. I assume, and assumption is the mother of all scrubs. But I found out I was wrong, that the Cowboys are the underdog in this game. Not by much. As I checked, it was 2 points. You get 3 points for being, you get a 3-point benefit of the doubt when you're at home. If you're not covering that 3, then that's not even really believing that you're there. So I'm going to say that this game is probably more so a toss-up game, although that's for the bettors. But to think that we're not good enough to go into Chicago and beat them makes me go, things that make you go, But either way, it doesn't matter what they do on the field. So we are underdog in this game, slight underdog. But I look at it overall, I think with our offense, with the explosion, the running game is looking very good. Passing game is very good with the receivers that we have and tight ends. I'm very confident against their defense. Their defense is a little more banged up, but even at full strength, I think we're better. We're better overall offensively to their defense. Our defense is the part that scared me because Caleb Williams can hurt you. Caleb Williams is going, his receiving core is looking good. With Rome Odunze is starting to come into his own here in the second year. You got a very good veteran in DJ Moore, who they're not using as much very well in the sense with his talents, but we can't overlook him. We can't overlook him. So the whole point of what I'm saying that is that we got to cover. Our problem is the secondary with giving up the deep ball and not getting pressure on the quarterback. And then going and face another mobile quarterback. Russell Wilson, not so mobile as Hurts or Caleb Williams. Got a young quarterback that doesn't mind running and is good at doing so. So that's something that we have to be careful of. That's where I think we're at a disadvantage. Not knowing what adjustments Coach Flus, as they call him, is going to make. Got to adjust to what the personnel is and got to adjust. Now, he does have the upper hand of knowing the personnel because he coached them. So I'm looking for that advantage and that edge for him to utilize what he knows to exploit and see if that works for us. So overall, though, I do think we're the better team. We give up a lot, and I think our offense is that much better than their defense that will put more points on the board than what Chicago will be able to. We give up a lot, but we can hold the line at times a little bit better, I believe, there as well. The edges have to get there. We added Jadeveon Clowney. It says it looks as though he'll probably play today. Definitely, obviously, he'll be on that limited play count that he'll go, still having to get himself in shape. If he is on the field this Sunday, that's a good thing. It shows that he's definitely showed the work ethic and got himself and kept himself in some level of shape. And then his experience and understanding and knowing, hey, look, seek and destroy, that's not very hard to do. Look at the film, know the tackles, know the techniques, and come up with what you're doing. That would be fine. Adds more depth, some more teaching to young players like Ezaraku, who definitely needs to figure this out. Giving him time. He's a rookie. Everybody doesn't come in right away, just taking over. You're learning. And I think that he possesses the physical skills that if he learns this, he can take over. But he ain't learned this yet because you ain't hearing anything about him. He's still going straight up into the tackle's chest. He's not being able to get off to that side, be able to get to that one-arm release, bend, get towards the quarterback faster. When I see that happening, then I'm going to be, whew, he's arrived. He's arrived. But until then, he's a player in waiting. And he's going to lose some reps now that we have Jadeveon Clowney. I am looking for Sam Williams to do so. Nealon to do better than last week. So I'm looking for a good game by us. I'm looking for a good game by us. I'm going to look to say that we'll win this game, and I think we'll win this by more than 2 scores. I think we'll at least win this by 10. It'll be a little interesting in the beginning as we feel each other out. And then down the stretch, I think we'll just be the better team. That's what I'm looking at. I believe in the coach. I like what Shotty's doing. These guys are prepared. Whether they're prepared and it's not working or it does work, I'm talking about the defense more so, they're prepared. Shotty makes adjustments. He made good adjustments in last week's game. Offensively, the things that we were doing before, trying to do in the beginning, wasn't working. We had, 3 and outs, giving up a sack. Made adjustments to the play calls. Now, all of a sudden, it unleashed us, and we were able to put up 40 points in the end. Defensively, made the play at the end, but gave up too much, kept it close for comfort. But I will say this much. As much as they were giving up certain things early, they didn't give up the touchdowns early. They were they gave up drives. It did help for those penalties by the Giants, those terrible, dumb penalties, especially by the backup tackle on the left side. But we only gave up 3 points in the first couple of drives as our offense figured things out and made the adjustments. I'm confident that way. That's why I said we should be confident in that. Now, make the adjustment, which I'm sure they're going to do. I'm sure they're going to do. It's just that we got to wait to see and see if they work. All right. So that's it I got here. It's Friday. I want you guys to enjoy the weekend. Sunday should be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to that. I got to do a few things in the morning wise, but I should be able to sit down. Maybe I'll go to a sports bar somewhere and have a beer and some wings. Enjoy the game there. If I don't make it home there, because I got to do some things that morning. Either way, I will see the film on it. We'll talk about it. Go Cowboys. Look, like, subscribe, please. Subscribe to the channel. Like the show. Share the show. Keep tuning in. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. It's building. And we're just going to keep it going, man. We're going to keep talking Cowboys because that's what we do. We talk Cowboys here. All right? Have a great weekend, guys.